I am showing you just one way to make ACV if you do not also.
Hey, how are you? How you doing during quarantine? Ooh, my mother looks very healthy. Super excited about that. We're making apple cider vinegar because what's going on here? English department, Claire Hutchinson. Oh, okay. I love my sparkling hair. I did a really quick video because I want to be able to use it as a GIF. So I did a minute video of me with some sparkles in my hair. So, all right, guys. I kind of wish we were driving. That's kind of fun. I kind of got used to those live drives. Now, why do I have so many? Okay. I'm going to put my phone in the other room because I have a lot of notifications coming through. So, hi, Linksakers. We're making apple cider vinegar. My mother has developed very well. And if you remember, I had to start over back in October. And then in October, I made a vinegar and then realized that I had capped it off before it was done doing its thing, and it ended up being hard apple cider. So, I have two going. Good. Someone is running in a circle. Oh, hey, Tim, how are you? Yeah, isn't it? I had my other mother for 2 years. I am trying to use as few gloves as I absolutely can. As you can see, antimicrobial. These are no longer at Amazon. Alyssa, hello. How are you? Good to see you. We're going to make some apple cider vinegar. I have some water over here. So I think I'm doing 2 quarts of water. So the only apples available were conventional Red Delicious. So, hey, you tried making one with pulp from apple juicing. You know what? I haven't because I haven't, do I have enough light in here? Hopefully. Because I haven't made apple juice. So if I can use the whole apple, that's right. I need 4, how many cups? How many cups in a gallon? Is it 16? Wait, let's see. So this is 2 quarts. I need a quarter cup of sugar per quart. Okay, so good. We're good. I know what I'm doing. I've rearranged where some of my stuff goes. You do not need to make that noise. Where is my Stella? I thought my apple core was right here. Oh, here it is. Where did I put my? Hey, it's another live stream with Karen called. Where did I put my? All right. You had an hour and a half run at the dog park today. She had an hour and a half at the dog park. running, 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 running. You still have to go outside? Whenever she licks, she means yes. Do you still have to go outside? Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? I'm going to let the dog outside. Listen to her bark. Okay, so what I need to do, I have very little apple cider vinegar left, and that is why I need to work out some. Yes, I worked out this morning. I know who the boss is in your house. She certainly is. Stella, stop. So I'll get a wine box and bring you over. We are going to, I'll get some light on too. We're going to go ahead and wash these apples. Let me get the sink cleaned out though first. Always sanitize your sink. Remember that. I would suggest apple cider vinegar to sanitize your sink. You can use bleach. But see how low we're running? That's why I have to get some, I have to get making some more. How's everybody doing in this? Tim Turner, now I know who's, yes, you do. How are you doing in this? I actually made some progress in getting some work done for online teaching, which is I found a video, a YouTube video of the play, not the movie, the play, The Piano Lesson. I'll show you, hold on. The Piano Lesson by August Wilson. And what I'm doing is I took that video, I grabbed it, I put it in iMovie, and I'm cutting it up into sections that are doable for my children. Good to hear. Now I know. Yeah. As they watch the video or each section of the video, and after each section of the video, I am then going to do a 2 or 3 question quiz. So this is an unlisted playlist that is not monetized, that you can only get to if I give you the link, and I'm using it for educational purposes, and the clips are short enough where it's considered fair use. But I'm not monetized on it. So it's ethical, kind of. So, but that's, it takes about 10 minutes to do each clip. And this is for my special needs, my class with a lot of special needs students, so that they have choices. They can either not watch the video, they can watch the video and read along. They can, with YouTube, they can, if they're ELL, they can slow the video down. So like I have a couple ELLs, well, no, I actually only, I have a couple ELL English or EL English learners who the speech in this play would be just a bit too fast, but they can slow it down. Great Course is offering 1 free month. Excellent. Excellent. So let's rinse this. Well, let's let Stella in and we'll rinse out this sink. Come on in. Rinse out the sink and rinse off our apples. It should have been long enough to not be worried about the apples. Where did I put my, that's where I put my, so yeah, conventional Red delicious apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 is going to be enough because, oh no, I need a couple more. Yeah, there we go. All right. Spray these. Never know who or what has touched this. Not that apple cider vinegar can kill whatever's going around with us today. But at least it'll be added protection. Oh, Karen, how do you know that water kefir is ready, done, its first ferment? Do you always do 24 hours, 48 hours? I gotta tell you, with mine this year, I'm doing almost 4 days. It's been moving slow on its carbonation. But our house is also really cold. Usually it's 24 to 48 hours, but I've noticed that my water kefir grains are just working a little bit slower than normal. In the summertime, it is 24 hours, and that's it. So you know, what I would do is when you shake the bottle, if bubbles are coming up from the bottom, give it about another 8 hours the first time that happens, and you're good. That's how I think of it. It's trial and error. All right. Does that help? Tim, how you doing? You staying inside? Is your wife quarantined in the cabin? Okay, you guys, the conversation is just rolling in here, just rolling. I didn't share this out. If you guys could do that, that would be great. I don't think I can from here. Nope. If you could share it out for me, I'm going to be here. I'm not staying in the cabin. I'm staying in the 3 acres. And yes, she is in the cabin. Well, not right now. She is having to she's a seamstress too. She runs the collections department in the hospital or something like that, or the medical, I don't know. She does something in the hospital where she has to go every day. But she is making masks because they don't have enough. And just recently, they ran out of 1/4-inch elastic. So her daughter in Arizona is sending her a ream of 1/4-inch elastic. Craziness. Let's watch these apples. All right. I'm going to bring you back over here so I can do these apples. And maybe you can see a part of it. So yeah, the piano lesson, figured out what I was doing with it today. Super excited. My coworker's on board with me, co-teacher. So, all right, I need one more thing. So most people make their apple cider vinegar with the scraps. I use the whole apple, and that's probably why it takes a lot more time to finish the ACV, because it has to eat through all those sugars. It's probably the reason why I oftentimes get hard apple cider for a longer period of time, but I'm okay with it. I like it this way. I like the sweetness of the apple cider vinegar, and I think it goes better with, let's do this. I think it goes better with salad dressings. So just do a little bit of this. Hopefully you can see enough of me. I used to I'll put this over here for right now. I used to cut out the seeds because, you know, the seeds contain small amounts of cyanide. Well, then I learned that the amount of seeds you'd have to eat to get cyanide poisoning was something like 900 to 1,000. I'm not going to worry about that anymore. So, and I use the core. The only reason, oh my God, these are so mushy. I hate Red Delicious. Let's see if I can get a knife. I don't have a knife. There we go. So I will cut these up into small pieces like this. I don't like the stems in there though. That kind of, I don't know. Whoops, that one wasn't cut. So Troy is settling into being unemployed. It's a little bit more relaxed. He does look forward to going back to work, but does not want to go back to work before it's safe. Working in the dental industry, he deals a lot with people's mouths. Not that he's a dentist, but he handles all the the materials that go into people's mouths. So, yeah, we're trying to figure out our money. We're getting there. There's probably a more efficient way to do this. I'm in my craft room sorting. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Your birthday or your boyfriend's? Go. Asking for a friend. I forget. Wasn't that a couple days ago? All right. And no stem. I don't want the stem. So Kingdom Boy, I'm just making some apple cider vinegar because I finally have a really good mother on mine. So that's not mold. That's good stuff. And so we're going to get another batch going because my apple cider spray, as you can see, is down to this much. And I have some over in the cupboard over there. Beyond all that, oh, there's a wine box. So I'll fill that up, but I just need to make sure I have a batch going at all times, especially now. Apple cider vinegar is a really good disinfectant, really good for cleaning. Oh, by the way, Tim, I found something out. Not really good to have soy protein meatballs with beans. If you can imagine, and that's the truth for, is it okay to, oh, I'll finish, I'll get to that. Did you say boyfriend? I thought I did. Girlfriend? Boyfriend? Friend? Kingdom Boy? I may have made an error and I apologize. Yeah, Tim, that dinner was good yesterday, but boy, beans and soy protein. Who knew? So Lynx Acres, is it okay to use bruised apples? Yes, it gives your, just so long as it's not rotten. I used, if you look at, is it my apple scrap video? I think it's apple cider vinegar from apple scrap. It's all bruised and old. So yeah, go ahead. Kingdom Boy, I am so sorry if I feel like I said something accidentally. Oh, me and my band is sending pictures back and forth. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. You're the one with the band. Forgive me. Okay. Cutting it up. All right. So Mama Goonie had warned me not to use YouTube web for streaming anymore, because every stream I've done lately has been flagged yellow, so it wasn't getting monetized, and I forgot to do StreamYard. So we'll see. This had nothing in it that the title and the picture had nothing in it that made it look like it was about what's going on in our world. And I'm not going to say oh my God, that looks so funny. I'm not going to say the words because they're flagging the words too. So if you, but I did see an update through YouTube Studio that was saying, if you're going to talk about what's going on in the world, please talk about what it means to stay home and how to do it safely, and how to have fun and all of that. Well, I'm having fun right now, right? I'm having a great time because this is what I love to do. All right. We have 4 more to cut up, and then we'll be ready to get some apple cider vinegar going. Get rid of this. So there's one arm is more powerful than the other. There's a video I have that's still considered not suitable for all audiences because I used the word STRIK. Talked about live stream. They considered it not suitable, but it wasn't anything out of the ordinary. There was no cussing, there was no fear mongering. It was just talking about my daily life. So we got to be real careful these days. Lynx Acres, wow, you're still here. Yay. Alyssa, are you here still? Kingdom Boy, are you here? Did everybody hit the thumbs up? So Alyssa, I'm excited about my online class. Glad you got your stickers. Okay, let me see. Okay. There we go, finally. I'm doing my workout right now. Walk from home with Leslie. Oh, hey, funny. I have a couple of her videos. She's just walk. She is so funny. I had a really good walk myself today with Stella at the dog park. She just ran and ran and ran. And as much as we're home with her and paying attention to her, she is more discontent right now than she is normally during the winter. So it was really good to get out. The dog park we go to is like 50-some square acres. It's got a really nice fenced-in area and then an area that borders up against a corn field and a cattle from a dairy farm. And so it's huge, and she can chase squirrels, and nobody yells at her for chasing squirrels like Troy and I do all the time. She's just being a dog. I'm still here. Okay. It's all right. So you guys, did anybody share out the live? Because I didn't. Oh. There we go. So again, this is not the usual way to make apple cider vinegar. Most people just use bruised apples and scraps. I use full apples because I like the flavor that the flesh of the apple produces, but that does mean that you end up fermenting it for a longer period of time. Alyssa, before class tonight, I'm going to make sure to stop over and see your video. I'm sorry I didn't do that yesterday. I have been inundated with email and phone calls. And how are you doing on your preparation for online teaching? And just inundated. Okay, here's the last apple. We've been live for 26 minutes. I have 4 people in the house, 2 thumbs up. 2? Just 2? Just 2? Just the 2 of us. All right, so we're going to have to do this next step in a couple, or the next phase in a couple different steps. So first I have to strain and rescue the mother. Then I need to save some of the sediment at the bottom and some of this apple cider vinegar as a starter for this. So, all right. I am not concerned about whether these start to brown or not, but these are our apples. And today we're going to be using 2 quarts of water. This is a jar I sanitized earlier today. Okay, now, what is the most efficient way, I wonder, to sanitize or to drain this out? I think a jar that I can put this in. Might have to do 2. That's all right. That's all right. I usually use big jars, but because we've been stocking lately, all of my big jars are used for one thing or another. Unless I have one of, oh, no, I don't. Okay, so although apple cider vinegar, yes, it is a ferment, but it's a ferment with acetic acid. That still means that you need to use a plastic or other natural plastic or natural product strainer. Don't use metal because it messes with the pH balance. Actually, like workout videos led by Leslie says. Oh, I just love that she's, oh well. Okay. So let's strain. And I want to preserve that mother. I wonder if I can get in there right now. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get in there right now and pull her out. Yes, I speak about the mother as if it is a living thing. And I believe, there we go. So just like a kombucha SCOBY, only apple cider. And then I want to put, I'm going to back you up. I want to put some apple cider with that so it doesn't dry out. Okay. Oh, you should smell this, you guys. I actually want some of that in there, and then we're going to put that right over there. All of that goodness. Okay. You know what? I'm going to have to taste it. Plastic spoon. That's a good vinegar. Ooh. Yep. That's going to work. Wow. Whoa. Oh, this is the one I hate. Yeah, it pours half. It's terrible. So I have apple cider vinegar everywhere on my counter because of this. Gosh darn it. Oh. Hey, no. You know, this is, these are different times. You preserve things like the apples or the paper towel for when you absolutely need it. We're on the hunt for toilet paper, but we're not going to freak out about it. Bandana Grammy's got everybody straightened out. If you haven't been over there, check her out. Okay. Let's see what we can do. It might be a little dark, you guys. I apologize for that. I didn't set up my lighting beforehand. Perfect. All right. And you guys, I probably want to save a little bit of this. Put a little bit more in there. Yeah. Okay. Perry bottles work good instead of yes. Yes. So here's our 2. That's really good. So here's my thing. I do use rings, right? And I screw them on there a little bit loosely, but after you've done apple cider vinegar with the rings start to rust. So keep an eye on those so that you don't have, you're not rusting. And they're also really cheap to replace. So there's one. And I am using paper towel to wipe around the rims. And then 2. Yay! Oh. So look at the difference in color. You see that? And see how clear this one is? And how this one will get to that color eventually. I've had this one since October. But right now, we're going to use this to fill up our apple cider vinegar thing. So let's get that done. I'm not going to use all of it. I'm going to add a little bit. I'm going to add about that much water in there. Dilute it just a little bit. Yay, and I'll keep this. I'll use this for cooking still. All right, let's get that other batch going. So everybody knows I do use tap water for my ferments. I don't seem to have a problem with it. Some people might not like that, but I don't have a problem with it. I like our water. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is put my apples in. Am I? Yes. And And I use a lot of apples. And we're going to try to get 2 quarts of water in there. But what I need to do with my 2 quarts of water, I'm going to use a jar to help me out here. So I'm going to put 1/4 of a cup of organic pure cane sugar in there. We're going to take the water fill that up. It doesn't necessarily have to be dissolved. It just has to be incorporated mostly. So do you put the apple cider vinegar in the fridge or leave it on the cup? It always stays in the cupboard. It continues to change and grow, and sometimes it'll create another mother for me. So, okay, so here's the first quart. And here I'm going to add some of the previous batch of apple cider vinegar. Then I'm going to add another, I should swirl that out. Then I'm going to do another quart. I'll probably end up doing 3 quarts, which is fine. Okay. And then another 1/4 cup of sugar. Stir that up. Always leave it in the cupboard. I'll have to wash that off. I'm not going to do another. Let's stir that around. Yep, that's all we're going to do. Then I am going to take my mother and ever so gently get her pressed around the outside. She's big enough where she can stretch all the way out. All the way out. Come on. You got this. You got this. You got this. Come on, sweetheart. Stretch it out. Goodness. There we go. Branch out and down. And there you go. There you go. Come on. Then we'll take this and put it right on top as added protection. And I'm going to go get that other vinegar. And put some more in there. There you go. Go on down there. Go on. Go on. Yes. There you go. Good. We're covered. Yay. All right. Now we need to clean up these edges. And I'm not going to use a washcloth to do that. This I will use paper towel for. Oops, there you go. Okay, I need to wash this up. I'm gonna have to rewatch this. I've missed so much from my kids. Oh well, do you? Okay, so there you have it. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cover this up. I'm not gonna use the same coffee filter. I don't know why I don't use the same coffee filter. I just don't. In case there's some contaminants on it, I don't know. I'm going to take a new coffee filter. I usually use 2. Put it over the top. There we go. Now, the other thing you can use, you guys, you can use, do I have it here? You could use a towel, a tightly woven towel. I actually was using, when I had the infestation of plant gnats, I was using it was a tightly woven towel over coffee filters, and they ate holes through it like they were moths. So that's something to consider. Right now, I'm not going to have that problem, and we are not bringing any plantains ever again in this house. So there you have it, you guys. That's I'm going to wash this down. I'm going to bring it into the fermentation station. I'm going to talk to you for a minute. Got the gloves off. I need to wipe this down. And I need to cover it up too. Another thing you need to consider. Oh boy, this is wet on the bottom. Okay. Another thing you need to consider is that when you put this away in storage, like I don't have a dark storage room. I just have a back room where I store where I used to do kombucha, but I don't do kombucha anymore. I have decided I am not a good kombucha mother. I always forget it. So there we go. Cover it up. And I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to take this back to my vinegar, what I call my vinegar room. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'll bring you back there so you can see the setup. I think you've seen it before, but it's my back room, and it has my SCOBY hotel, which is probably not very happy with me right now. So here's my SCOBY hotel right here, and then the apple cider vinegar that we just did. And so we will see this starting to change a whole lot in the next couple of days. We'll see a lot of the fermentation, the bubbles, and then it's going to sit here for probably almost 3 months. So that's why it was pertinent that I went ahead and got that done today or like soon, because if I didn't, we'd be running out, and I don't need to run out of apple cider vinegar right now. What size jars are you using there? What you saw there, Linksacres, was that was a gallon jar. It had, Stella, you want to go outside? We put it this way. And oh God, it is so nice out. It's beautiful. With a half cup of sugar, and that was about a little over 4 cups of, I'd say that was 6 cups of apples, 6 to 8 cups of apples to 2 quarts of water. And that'll go and go and go. It'll Red Delicious usually does help promote a real mother. I don't know why. I hate Red Delicious apples. God, they have no flavor. But so anyway, I am basking in the sun. Hey, sure. Be the difference? What's my surprise? Hi, all in the chat. Yeah, there's 4 of us here. Joy, we're getting ready to end here in a minute. I just came outside because it's about 60. No, it's 45 degrees. The snow has melted. We got some good apple cider vinegar done. I'll show you what we did. I'm going back out there. Let's see. We got two quarts of apple cider vinegar. You can see the mother just sitting down there in the bottom. Can I drop a link? Yeah, drop a link. Go ahead. Yes, you may drop a link. Be the difference. You have a wrench for a reason. You and Lynx Acres. Okay. So, what is that? I'm afraid I should go to it on my other computer. What did you do? What did you do? Be the difference clothing. Oh, wow, I have a computer right here. So if you all know Be the Difference clothing, one of the most calming voices on YouTube. I hope this turns on. I have 11%. I don't know what my password is. Oh, yes, I changed my password to something bad. Oh, wait, it just said no. I have the G. I want to get there. Okay, so let's. Okay, let's go to my channel. Let's go to YouTube Studio. Okay, videos. I'm getting there. I'm excited now. You got me excited. I don't even know what to do with myself. Live stream. Live. Oh, go away, Stella. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to watch my own ads. Wow, but it looks like I've got cooking ads on my. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna watch this later. I'm gonna watch it later. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so excited. You rock. I got the dumb look. You know what the dumb look is, right? This is it. Oh, that is awesome. I can't wait to share it with my upline. I'm gonna, if I can get her to watch it, she'll send it out to the whole team and you'll get all those views. Thank you so much. Oh gosh. Be the joy. And you guys, I have to, with that said, I have to go because I have to go prepare for an online class and I don't want to look like this. I want to look like this. And that's just so, Joy, that's so kind of you. So, Joy, I'll see you there at I'll see you there at 7. All right, you guys, why did you do this to me? Okay, I'm gonna go. That's just so exciting. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. See if I can get through this. Let me see. I want to remind you to sustain. Okay, let me start over. I really want to remind you guys to sustain your body and your mind with good. Let's start over. I want to remind you guys to sustain your body and your mind with good food and good thoughts. We need a lot of those good thoughts right now. We need prayer. We need hope. Lots of good thoughts. I want you to focus on your dreams. My dream is to grow my YouTube channel and my doTERRA business at the same time. So one can elevate the other. And remember to seek tranquility. Because if you can find a little bit of that tranquility, you will find love, hope, and joy. All right. Bye, you guys. Thank you, Joy.